So I'm still without my guitar at the moment, which is a minor inconvenience, but I do have other things still that I can use, such as my harmonicas. I just wanted to quickly go over the harmonicas that I use. Somebody mentioned today to me that they didn't realize I actually played them. And it's something that I've done for a couple of years. I originally started off with the Hohner Special 20 in the key of C. Then, because I just wanted to try it out, I got a Lee Oscar in the key of C, and then I tried a Big River in the key of A. Then we went to the Marine Band in the key of E, and then I ended up settling back on for G and D. I settled back on the Special 20. I really prefer the Special 20s, to be honest. They're just easier on the mouth, especially if you are an infrequent player like I am sometimes. And you know, I'll just give you an example. So here's a Marine Band, and the Marine Band has a little metal lip just at the like you can actually hear it, like you can, there's a little lip there. I don't like that too much, and I'll tell you which other one has it. Is this so this one here is the Hohner Big River, and again there's this lip, and it just irritates me. It really does irritate me. But they do sound nice. That's the unfortunate thing. The Big River is a very, very distinct sound. The Marine Band doesn't quite sound like it. This is an easier one to play than the Big River. This is the Marine Band. So this is basically like a Special 20 but with a wood insert. Now, trouble with the wood ones obviously is if they're used a lot, the wood expands with the moisture. It's an easy one to play. It does sound good, but it's just not as easy on the mouth. And then we take the Lee Oscars. So Lee Oscar, like, a really good build quality. I really like the build quality of these, but again, it's just not a Special 20. Everybody's different, and for me, I don't know, whilst I want to like the Lee Oscar, I just sometimes have a hard time with it. So, my go-to is the Special 20, also made by Hohner. It doesn't even say it on it, but yeah, anyway, so this one is my Special 20 in the key of C. I mean, you can chug on this thing. The other thing I really like about the Special 20, I find it a lot easier to bend, and by that, like if you've never played harmonica, you've got a certain number of holes and there's a certain number of notes, and there's a trick to getting notes that don't exist in the holes. It's basically you do something weird in your mouth and it causes the harmonica to bend down. So I'm going to take the second hole and I'll signal what I'm doing. So that's blow, that's suck, and bend. Like, it's hard to explain what I'm doing, but I'm doing something back here and pulling my tongue down and changing the throat shape, so it's like you can get some really weird notes. You can also do a thing called overblow, which is the sort of equivalent where you're on some of the higher notes and you end up blowing so hard that you actually blow up into even higher notes that just don't exist. I'm not particularly good at that, so oof, yeah, really not good. So this is the Special 20 key of G. It also has a lovely sound to it. I really like this one. The G is really good for chugging as well. So one of the things that a lot of people do is they try to sort of pretend they're a train. You sort of see bits of this come over from time to time. They call it chugging, and the idea is you sort of got this chugga 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 chugga, and sometimes so woo woo of the horn and everything else. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, it's bloody hard work, is what it is. I mean. It's hard to be a train. I'll tell you where you do see that come in, though. It would be Steven Tyler. Me and my lady sitting in the shade, talk about the money I ain't made. I'll tell you who else uses C. It would be Billy Joel. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Anyway, so that is what I use. So just to quickly recap, we got Hohner Special 20s in D, G and C. We have Lee Oscar in, this is just a straight C diatonic. Then we have the Big River in A, and we have the Marine Band in E. Those are my harmonicas. That's what I use. I also still have this. I bought this for the kids. I think I've used it more than they have. So I woke up this morning, got out of bed, got a 3-foot ceiling, and I banged my head. Have you ever seen a capo on a ukulele? I got so bad I'm not a soldier. I got so bad I'm not a soldier. I got so bad I'm not a soldier. Hey little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? Okay, let's see if we can do this. Right, so what else happened this week? Yesterday, I spoke with the CCIRC, which is the Canadian Cybersecurity Incident Response Centre. They're basically the people that the RCMP have to look after the government computer systems. So there was a hole in the Canada Revenue Agency, which is the taxman, and so spoke with them yesterday about that. What else happened? Oh, I noticed that one of the banks that I had previously called out for calling customers idiots has patched the problem. So customers are no longer idiots. Apparently I might be going to Connecticut very soon. I might also be going to Spain. I can't remember if it was Madrid or Barcelona. Anyway, one or the other. I need you to put on your best thinking hat. Tell me, what is this an impression of? That's a rabbit on a motorbike. I'm definitely trying to increase the frequency with which I'm uploading the vlog entries now. So I think you can probably reasonably expect at least 4 or 5 a week. But they're not going to be every day, but most days. Obviously, I still have a life that I have to deal with outside of this. And I'm also trying deliberately to keep the amount of time that I spend doing this down as low as possible. So, if I can get the whole thing recorded in sort of 10 minutes or thereabouts, then I should be able to get the whole thing edited within maybe half an hour or so. So, I am definitely still learning what I'm doing here. I'm practicing. I'm trying to work on my workflow a little bit as far as editing goes to see if I can improve things, speed things up and whatnot. So, yes, nothing too much to report for today. But, tomorrow's another day. And see you soon. Bye.